Hi guys, Dogger here with a new video, and I'm seriously shocked. So, I came back from the gym, and at 22:33, which is 10 p.m. 33, half of whatever, soon to be 11 p.m. on a weekday, so it's a Tuesday, I had my first and actual queue to a classic farm mouse server. I don't remember when was the last time I had a queue, but I got a queue. It was a queue of 100 people, but still a queue is a queue. And I think they even added like free migration. I don't even know where you could have a migration. I can even check right now. Let's say I'm taking my warlock away, transfer realm. I don't even know what realm, to be fair, like. But there are plenty of people playing right now. Plenty of people. And it is definitely full. And people are like playing right now a lot of Miss Pandaria. I don't know what happened. I think the hype finally hit every single player between retail, classic, cataclysm. The people that could legitimately just stop at Miss Pandaria because they don't like Miss Pandaria, and also people like from anniversary or season of discovery. So I feel like a lot of people are like online. I can't wait for the first raid and also like arena season, the participation on it. I want to see numbers, and I wish we could see numbers so people could actually stop talking about like being a dead server or a dead version of the game, right? It feels weird because retail players, and I was a retail player, I currently am not because I am just not okay with what they did with retail. But they are saying like literally that the server is dead and there is nothing and no one is playing on it. It is not worth to be playing on it. Blah blah blah. It will be dead after season one, season two. And some concerns are truthful, like again, season two, there is a huge dip. It just is what it is, but it's the same for retail, really. Um, but I find it hilarious and kind of proves everyone wrong that Miss Pandaria is actually like legitimately a great expansion. I think it's like again, there are so many people like searching PvP guilds or like making new PvP guilds. A lot of people like dedicated for PvP are on Miss Pandaria, and a lot of people are like dedicated to raiding also have fond memories with the raids in Miss Pandaria. Again, Siege of Ogrimmar is still like again it's a raid which is way further down the line, but it is also still a raid that is highly regarded, and that's why I do believe like they're not going to lose a lot of players in the long run. Now, the issue with every single version of World of Warcraft is that they compete with each other. I think a lot of people already know what's going to happen once season 3 or season 4 of Miss Pandaria is going to come out, because then we will have TBC out, and we will also have probably a Classic Plus down the line, I think next year. So obviously at one point it will have a dip because a lot of people are going to play the new next sexy thing, and just is what it is. The same for retail, really, because if Midnight comes out and it has like super good features, I'm not talking about like those house making a house and whatever feature. I think that really sucks. I think I don't see the appeal personally to have my own house in World of Warcraft and like decorating and whatever. It's already like very dreadful to do that in real life. Going to IKEA, whatnot, is like dreadful already. So why would I spend that time inside of a game? I don't know. Like some people do like Sims, and they want Sims inside of World of Warcraft, which is fine. But personally, I don't really care to have like a home. You had the same in Dofus, you had the same in Final Fantasy, you have the same in whatever game there is. I don't feel like there is like a staying power, and there is actually a horde running here. Actually, a horde running here. I just want like again, he's teleporting, so it's really lagging where I am. I'm currently in the Valley of the Four Winds. I might just like move out of there. It's really laggy. The truth is, you want to like spam dungeons. I'm going to like launch Dungeon Finder, but really everyone is like looking for the monkey runs and the mogu runs. which I'm going to do as well, looking for LG Mogu runs. We'll see, but I wanted to make this video like this because I'm genuinely shocked, because if you could put some money on the line and like talk about like what expansion will lose a lot of players because of X, Y, Z, I think Cataclysm and Miss Pandaria were like high on the list, while Wrath being the expansion where a lot of people were going to come back, and that kind of shows on the graph. If you go to Ironforge Pro, you'll see like a big resurgence of players, like limit the same amount of players that were starting in Classic 2019. That resurgence came back also for Wrath Phase 1 with Naxxramas. That kind of shows as well. But I do believe like right now there is no real reason to not play it. Now, I ain't going to lie, I already said that on the previous video, but I do believe like Classic Anniversary is not dead. I still see a lot of people playing it. So if you're like wanting to play Anniversary for the AQ patch and the next Ramas patch and TBC, I do believe like there's still a spot for people to play in, because there is no Season of X, there is no like retail expansion other way to actually like diminish the things for Classic. And I do believe like Miss Pandaria is highly like you can combine it with Classic Anniversary, because it is very alt friendly, and you can do stuff in Miss Pandaria without like having to do it every single time H24. And right now what we have in Classic Anniversary is we have a lot of raid loggers, and it's fine, it is what it is. But basically you have now ZG and AQ20 very shortly is going to be on farm for like the mounts or for whatever there is like for you to be getting it, and then you have AQ40, BWL, and MC, which can be done on one night, and you only have one character. It is fine. Personally, I had 3 level 60s. I decided to maybe like just raid for AQ40 because I found a good pug. I want to maybe raid with them as a Feral Druid, and I'll be playing Feral Druid, which is like not really the most optimal thing. I have a warrior, but personally the upgrades I'm looking forward to are like Naxxramas basically, and I don't know if I really want to be like one of the warriors. I prefer to be the only Feral Druid in the raid, where literally I am the Feral Druid, or like second or the third, because Feral Druid is actually very popular these days on Classic Anniversary. But I want to do that, why not? Like play Feral Druid and maybe get some like Balance Druid gear here and there with SR raids, and maybe play a bit of Balance Druid here and there in PvP. What I do is sometimes gank in Silithus and have fun with that. I could make videos about it, but basically I'm a bit too lazy. But right now I'm like having a lot of fun with Miss Pandaria, so that's my main objective. But yeah, I'm going to end the video right here. I don't know if we need to talk too much about it, but like literally having like a queue time on a Tuesday evening in EU, which is not prime time. Prime time is like 20. So basically I dodged the queue. It might have been more than 100 people. So people can let me know right now on Firemaw, if you had a queue bigger than mine, let me know, because I really want to know, like, is it because of a DC? Could be. Or is it because like it had a bigger queue before and I actually dodged it because I went to gym? That could be also a case. But I'm very, I like really want to see numbers, man. I really want to see numbers so we could eventually say like shut up to like the retail only players, like literally saying that we are like a dead thing. And the same for like reassuring the population of the server, like stay, because we have like literally a lot of popularity. I want to show, like I want them to show it so people stay, because sometimes people are going to play like a tourist and they're saying, it's a dead realm, why pour energy into it? And I feel like if you actually show numbers, people will just stay, and would be like a virtuous cycle for the server, in my opinion. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.